time to be whittled. And here's the man to whittle you down, Tim Vine.
Oh, thank you. What a fantastic welcome. Are you in a good mood today? Yes! Of course you are, and you're all smiling at me. You've obviously been working hard with the old toothpaste. And you know, there's going to be a bit more smiling for someone here, because someone's going to win £250. And possibly £500.
Did you hold up a bank or what?
Now, everybody here has got one of these. It's a keypad with 4 buttons on it. I'm going to be asking questions with 4 possible answers. Press the button you think has got the right answer on it. If you get the question right, you stay in. If you get it wrong, I'm afraid you go out. We carry on whittling until one person remains and they get the money. And all the questions will be appearing on this giant Whittle screen up here. There it is. Now, the Whittle computer knows everything about every one of you here. Everything. Your name is?
Mark.
Mark. That's right. Now, it knows that you can't say the word whittle without laughing. Try and say that now.
Whittle.
There you go. But it has chosen, it doesn't have all the answers, it has chosen 4 people from amongst you, the 4 people most likely to win tonight's show. They are the 4 to follow. A big welcome, please, first of all, for Graham St John. Let's hear it for Graham. Where's Graham? Waiting. Ah, right. It was quite a lad's greeting you got there, wasn't it? Yay!
Certainly was, yeah.
Here we are, and you've got a great T-shirt there, a Whittle bit of Swaleside.
That's it.
Right, what's Swaleside?
It's a prison.
Oh, they let you out for the day.
Just today, yeah.
Great, and there's a few of you wearing it. How many of you here?
I think there's 18 of us.
Right, and you all work at the prison?
We do.
And you're a prison officer?
Yes.
Right, it says here you like to fish.
I do.
Do you use gel bait?
I do.
Come on! That's the best joke I've got. Now, what's the biggest fish you've ever caught, then?
Oh, it's a cod.
A cod?
Yeah.
Right. That was very specific, the way you kept your hands like that. I thought you were going to go like that, but you just went, it's a cod. We all know immediately. Small cod and large cod, of course, they have, don't they? in
This
fish
was a
and chip
medium-sized one.
Medium cod.
Yeah,
right.
about £10.
Well, there's Graham St John in his T-shirt. Round of applause for Graham. There he is. Jailbait. Right, big round of applause now for Angela French. Where's Angela? Hello, Angela. Hello. Now, it says here that you're a leader for guides.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. If they're guides, shouldn't they be doing the leading? How long have you been doing that for?
About 6 years now.
6 years?
Yeah.
Right, what do you do with them exactly?
Take them on camps, take them to trips, go up to London, all sorts of different things.
Marvellous. And, do you know, I went to art school once, so I drew pictures of Tommy Cooper. It was early Impressionism, to be honest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 5-hour show. And that's Angela French, there he is, yes! And a big welcome for Andrew Maddox. Let's hear it for Andrew. There you are. Now, it says here you used to compete in banger racing.
No, I did, yeah.
Right, what went wrong? Why did you stop?
I just couldn't keep up with supplying enough cars.
You couldn't
Kept
supplying
wrecking them.
enough of them?
Well, I just kept wrecking them all the time.
That's the idea of banger racing, isn't it, then? You didn't realise that when you got into it. Yes. You keep driving into me. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a car auctioneer.
Right. So you auction cars?
Yeah.
Ah. That's Andrew Maddox. There he is. And the 4th person chosen by the computer as one of the most likely to win is Laura Grutterdon. Yeah. Laura! Welcome to the show, Laura.
Welcome.
Right, you happy?
Yeah.
You seem very happy.
Yeah.
Have you got a happy life? Are you sort of pleased with it all?
Yeah, it's going okay.
Marvellous. There's a big gap between you and the person on your right there. Something we should know. You're a dance trainer.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, you're training to be a dance teacher.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. What sort of dancing?
Ballet, tap, modern, jazz, all sorts.
Right. Yeah. And that's very tricky, that one, isn't it? To do ballet, tap, modern jazz. It's the legs going that. Laura Grutterdon, and that's the 4 to follow. Give them a big round of applause. There they are. Right, so let's get on with this game then. Are you ready to be whittled?
Whistle away!
Right, here comes the first question. Have a look at this picture. There we are. That's an audience at my last tour. Here's the question. What is the longest running play in London? Start the clock. Is it Pardon Me, Vicar, The Mousetrap, Forbidden Mice, or The Cat Flap? The longest running play in London. Anyone, are you all feeling confident about that? You feel as though you know that? Yes. Right. Let's see how you've all voted. Ah, the longest running play in London, according to 5 people, was The Cat Flap. Well, we'll have a word with them in a minute, but let's find out what the right answer is, please. Mousetrap. 71 of you still in. Give yourselves a round of applause there. Jake Hawkes? Where's Jake Hawkes? Jake, oh, there you are. You thought it was Pardon Me, Vicar?
I reckon.
I'm afraid it wasn't, so we've lost you, Jake.
That's cool.
That's cool. We've lost Jake. We've also lost Angela French, who was one of the 4 to follow. We've lost you already, I'm afraid. So the computer made a good choice there. What happened was, Angela, you failed to press your button within the time.
I forgot.
What happened then? You were just you knew, and then suddenly something distracted you, and you thought,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do at this stage? She's asked me a question, I've got a handset in front of me, I'm lost. Anyway, well, you are lost, I'm afraid. Angela is out. I'm afraid. Talking of mousetraps, you know, I've invented a mousetrap, but it's quite a complicated thing. It's actually a mouse theme park. And what it's got, bumper cars and a big wheel, a tiny big wheel, obviously quite small for them, and a roller coaster. And what I do is I wait for them to get in the roller coaster, and then when the bar goes across them like that, I've got them. There we are. So another question for you all now. Which of the following is a breed of chicken? Start the clock. Aberdeen Angus, Rottweiler, Tortoiseshell, Rhode Island Red. Which of the following is a breed of chicken? OK, let's find out how you've all voted on that one. Well, I wouldn't like to have a load of Aberdeen Angus running around my farmyard if that's a breed of chicken. Is it Rhode Island Red for most of them? It is! 56 of you still in. Give yourselves a round of applause there. Chris Thompson. Chris. That's you there. Aberdeen Angus is a cow. I'm afraid. You won't get any eggs out of them. And we've lost another one of our 4 to follow. Laura Crottenden. I'm sorry about that. We've lost you. You know, tell me you knew the rules. It's just it says you didn't press the button in time.
Yeah.
Right?
I pressed it, but I don't think it worked.
Oh, you didn't press it hard enough?
No.
Ah, that old thing. Now, well, you're out, I'm afraid. So on we go. Interestingly, if you want to buy a tortoise, you can get them from Tortoise R Us. OK, now have a look at this picture. There we are, marvellous. That's Freddie Mercury, of course. What was the name of the pop group featuring the late Freddie Mercury? Start the clock. Was it Quins, Mercury's Minstrels, Queen, or Right Said Freddie? What was the name of the pop group featuring Freddie Mercury? Let's find out how you've all voted. Ah, I see. 53 of you have gone for Queen. Queen, of course, is right, isn't it? 53 of you in. Give yourselves a round of applause there. I like music. You may think to yourself, he doesn't look like he does, but I do. I used to like... Remember the punk movement? Anyone who used to be a punk here? And we can see how you've transformed. Anyone want to admit to having been a punk during the punk movement? Anyone here at all? One over there. There we are. Wow. Well, you're still a bit scary. Did you used to have the safety pins through the nose and all that?
I used to have dyed white hair.
Wow.
Yes.
Right. And you sort of... Were you part of the... Because punk is often sort of associated with smashing up phone boxes and, you know, come on then.
No, middle-class punk, I'm afraid.
Right. Right. No, well, so you sort of said, instead of anarchy, you went, it's only me.
Yeah.
There he is. OK, another question for you. Which of the following... If I have a look at this picture, first of all. There we are. That's Sean Connery getting the elbow. Which of the following is not a character in a James Bond book? Is not a character in a James Bond book. Start the clock. Pussy Galore, Miss Moneypenny, Bobber Job, Rosa Klebb. Which of the following is not a character in a James Bond book? OK, let's find out how you've all voted. Well, 13 of you, interestingly, thought that Bobber Job was a character in a James Bond book because you voted for Rosa Klebb at the bottom there. Rosa Klebb. I don't know how to pronounce that. What's the right answer, please? Bobber Job, of course. 34 of you still in. Give yourselves a round of applause there. Oh. And on that question alone, we lose the other two of our four to follow. So they've really stuck with it. They both went for Rosa Klebb there. There we are, I'm afraid. So, and in fact, that was someone who was in From Russia with Love. So, sorry about that. That's gone. Interestingly, I like the gadgets that James Bond used to have. He used to have all those gadgets. They were great, weren't they? Thanks for coming, Mark. I'm so glad you're still here. My favourite one was the pen he used to have. And if you push the top of it, out of the other end, there's a little ballpoint thing for writing. Right, OK, now, only 10 of you can go through to the second half of the show, so I want the 10 quickest correct answers to this next question. So you've got to be very, very quick on those buttons. The 10 quickest only going through. Here comes the question. Which of these was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world? Start the clock. Pyramids of Croydon, Colossus of Rhodes, Gardens of Basildon, the River Thames. Which of the following, one of the 7 wonders of the world? Let's find out how you've all voted. One reckons... 2 of you have gone for the Pyramids of Croydon there. We'll have a word with one of you in a minute. What's the right answer, please? We're down to 23 of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. And we want to know. We will find out after the break because we want to know which of the 23 were the 10 quickest. And I can tell you that Dawn Lynch was one of the people who went for Pyramids of Croydon there. There we are, Dawn. So what are the Pyramids of Croydon actually like? Have you been there?
I read it wrong.
You've never been there? No? All right, well, maybe you get the chance. Which were the 10? We'll find out after this break. See you then.
I've been asked many times what my #1 interview was. Tough question. But for over 50s life cover, the nation's #1 choice is clear. The guaranteed over 50 plan from Sun Life. We'd all like to leave something for our loved ones to help with funeral costs or as a cash gift. And with the nation's #1, you can do just that. If you're aged between 50 and 85, you're guaranteed to be accepted without any health questions. Cover starts from just £4 a month. You can't get this kind of cover for less. After you've had the plan for 2 years, a cash sum is paid when you're gone. Call this number today. The first month's premium is free. You get a free pen just for inquiring. And a welcome gift when you join. Why not put your family first with the #1 choice? Call free on 800 50 55 50 or visit sunlife.co.uk.
How will the new pension changes affect you?
Pension changes are all very confusing.
Are we going to be better off? Can I take all the money in one go? How much is tax-free? What are the pros and cons of annuities? I don't understand the drawdown bit.
I really don't know what my options are.
Pension is one of the most important things in your life, so you need to make sure you get it right.
The pension changes are going to affect most of us. So our Which experts have written a free guide that clearly explains all the new changes and what they mean to you. Call 0800 221 8181 for your free copy.
Good, clear, independent advice.
Easy to read and easy to understand.
Just goes straight to the point and tells you what you need to know.
We show you how to maximise your pension pot, explain the state pension changes, tell you about annuities, what income drawdown means, how it could affect your tax, and our jargon buster to help you understand the financial terms. Call Which now on 0800 221 8181 for your free Pensions Explained guide.
The fact it's free is wonderful.
Brilliant. It's done the legwork for us, really.
I found a diet that really worked for me, thanks to Diet Chef. I saw amazing results. And now I can fit into all of those clothes sizes that I haven't been able to wear in years. And now I feel great.
Order now and get a free week. That's 7 free breakfasts, 7 free lunches, 7 free dinners and 7 free snacks. And there's free delivery.
Diet Chef, the proven way to lose weight as part of a healthy lifestyle.
Order now at dietchef.co.uk.
That's dietchef.co.uk.
This Father's Day, make his day amazing with a personalised card from Moonpig. And get that card free with all gifts approved by dads. Original cards and gifts from Moonpig. Order now.
Moonpig.com.
What are you up to now, Stephen?
Looking for low prices for Hastings Direct car insurance customers, Harry.
Take a look over there.
At Hastings Direct, we always give our customers great value. That's why 60% paid less than £350 for de facto 5-star rated car insurance.
It's the catch of the day, Harry.
Gets you every time, Stephen.
Hastings Direct, refreshingly straightforward car insurance.
0800 00 1066.
Or visit our website.
At Morrison's, we're lowering the price on over 200 of your everyday essentials, like this 4-pint of British milk, now just 89p.
Why does everything sound better with a British accent?
Superior education, darling. Let's get on with this.
The Chase USA starts Monday at 8, exclusive to Challenge.
It's Lewis Hamilton, champion of the world in 2014.
Welcome back to Whittle. Well, we've whittled quite a lot, and we're down to just 10 of them. Give them a big round of applause. Here they are. Wave. Nicholas, not sure about waving there, were you?
No, not
No,
really.
no. It's a hand thing. Right, so we're going to find out a bit more about all of them. So, I want you to tell me, please, the punchline to your favourite joke. Mark.
It's OK, thanks. I've got one here.
Sean.
1 to hold the light bulb, 99 to turn the wall.
Julie.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
We'll have the beginnings on another show. Anna.
And there were 5 in that car.
It's the way she tells them, that one. Right. Mike.
I'm half Scottish and half Swedish.
And a middle-class punk, as I remember. Right, Michael.
And they both fell off.
Paul.
A crocodile to you.
Crocodile. Oh, see, right, that was it. Right. Linda.
I'll make my own sandwiches, thanks.
Nicholas.
That's not my hand.
Well, I think he's winning. Right. All right. All day. Did you do an encore as well, Nicholas? You got another one? Another punchline?
I can't think of him, no. Sorry.
That's quite good. Daniel.
And he said the law was Matthew.
Just your brother there went, ah! There we are. We found out a lot more about them there. Now, all the questions now are £10 each. Every time you get a question right, you get £10. And you're still fighting for that £250? And possibly £500. Did you hold up a bank or what? OK, you 10, are you ready to be whittled?
Whittle away.
Right, have a look at this picture. There we are, that's my mother making me breakfast. That went better than I was expecting. Here is the question. What is the most toxic substance known? Start the clock. Delphinium, plutonium, rice pudding, or boiled cabbage? The most toxic substance known. Well, you've all voted. Let's find out how you voted. Right, 9 people went for plutonium. 1 person, Michael, you went for delphinium, which is a harmless flower.
Not cooked the way your mother cooks it, though.
No, maybe not. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you thought you saw her cooking delphinium in the picture. Well, let's find out what the answer is, please. 9 of them still in. Give them a round of applause there. Plutonium, of course, extracted from the saliva of Disney dogs. Michael, I'm afraid we have to lose you. Stay where you are, but put on your Whittle mask, please, so that we know. It's just there in front of you. If you just want to put that on, so...
You had to ask.
Just so that we know you've been whittled. OK, so on we go. With the second question. Oh, they like that. Second question. Which nickname does not belong to a league football team? Suddenly everyone wants to stay in now they've seen the mask. Start the clock. The Toffees, the Halfwits, the Hammers, the Cobblers. Which nickname does not belong to a league football team? OK, time's up. Let's find out what you've all gone for. Right, well, there's a bit of a spread there. If the Cobblers is right, Paul has won himself £250. Which doesn't sound like a league football team, does it? OK, mind you, nor does the Halfwits. What's the correct answer, please? The Halfwits, 4 of them still in. Give them a round of applause there. So, I'm afraid, Sean, you went for the Toffees. Apparently there is one, so you had to put your mask on. Julie, I'm afraid you didn't press your button in time or hard enough. You must put on your Whittle mask, I'm afraid, Julie. Nicholas, Linda and Paul. So there we are. The Whittle masks go on. And some support from the audience for someone who's been whittled. You know, I used to play football. Oh, look at this. Great. You know, I used to play football. Does it look like I'm quite a sporting person? I won't bother with a joke, then. No, I used to play football. I actually played for a two-a-side team. Very, very good. I'm substitute. Have a look at this picture, those of you still in the game. That is Karl Marx saying to himself, I'm sure I didn't eat that last sausage. Here is the question. When he was writing Das Kapital, where was Karl Marx living? Start the clock. Flat 6, the Kremlin. Holloway Prison. 28 Dean Street, Soho. The Larches, Penge. You've all voted. Let's find out how you've all voted. So, I'm right in thinking there's 1, 2, 3, 4... There's 4 of you still in, all 4 on something completely different. So, flat 6, the Kremlin, would give Anna the money. Mark, if it was Holloway Prison, you get 250. 28 Dean Street, Soho, would mean that Mike had the money and Daniel the Larches, Penge. So, who's going to get £250 here? It's got to go to someone. What's the right answer, please? 28 Dean Street, Soho, it's Mike! Give him a round of applause! Well done, Mike. Brilliant. So, the other 3 of you, put on your masks. Let's deal with that business first. Anna, can you put your Whittle mask on, please? Sorry about that. Mike, £250. Do you want to try and make it 500?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. The middle-class punk talks. Here he goes. Give him a big round of applause. Yes. Well done, Mike. Well done. OK, then. So, £500. You'd fancy that, obviously.
I'd fancy that, yeah.
How would you spend it if you got it?
I'd get halfway to Australia.
Right. Right, and then you'd, what, ring someone and say, help. Right, OK, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you to put 4 things into a correct order. If you get them in a correct order, you have doubled that £250 to £500. The 250 you've got is definitely yours, so you're definitely a quarter of the way to Australia. The audience, you're all voting on this as well, so if Mike gets the question wrong, those of you in the audience who get it right get the money split between you. So, the money's going to end up somewhere, either with you, Mike, or with the audience, or possibly, if no one gets it right. I don't know where that goes. Right, let's have a look at this question, then. This is to do with the French language. How are you with French? All right?
All right, yes.
All right, OK. Place the following French days of the week in their correct order, starting at the beginning of the week. You've got 15 seconds to try and work that out. Audience, get ready on your buttons as well. Are you ready, Mike?
I'm ready.
Start the clock. Lundi, vendredi, jeudi, mercredi. OK. There's a few mumblings going on in the audience, as though 1, 2 people feel as though they should at least have got that right. So, I want to know the order, please, Mike, now.
1, 4, 3, 2.
1, 4, 3, 2. Can we have that up there on the screen, please? Mike's suggestions. Lundi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi. I'm terribly sorry about my pronunciation. Right, so first of all, we want Lundi. Have we got Lundi? We've got Lundi. Give him a round of applause there. Lundi. We want mercredi. Have we got mercredi? Yes! Give him a round of applause. So, jeudi. Jeudi will give you £500, Mike. Have we got jeudi? Yes! £500! Marvellous. There's vendredi there. Turn round here. So, all the money went to Mike. Anyone in the audience feel as though they might have known that? Yes. I can tell you that 17 of you got it right, so you would have got £14.71 each. So it's not all bad, and one of them was Laura Guttenden, whose name seems to change every time I look at the computer. Laura, so you speak a bit of French, do you?
I did it, but I got a D, so...
I thought you were like that. I did it. So, there you go. So, and how are you going to spend it? You said you're going to go to Australia with
Halfway to Australia, yes.
Halfway?
Yeah.
Right. Why do you want to go to Australia? Is that a place that you...
My brother lives out there at the moment.
Right. You better make sure he's not coming back the other way while you're on the way out there. Unless you're crossing the middle. That might be quite handy if he's got a dinghy. OK, so that's Whittle. We start off with lots and lots of people. Gradually, we whittle him away, and one person ends up standing here while I whittle on. And today it's Mike. He's got all the money. You've been great. Give yourselves a big round of applause.